pleasure to welcome all of you to the opening of the Roosevelt Island School Green Room. And what a roof it is! The purpose and beauty of its design, landscaping, materials, and setting are so obvious that in this space we find ourselves, it seems to speak for itself. So I will speak for a moment of the time in which we find ourselves. Not long ago, COP26, the United Nations sponsored conference on climate concluded. It reminded anyone who is willing to listen that if we do not start taking care of this planet will soon stop taking care of us. The facts of carbon dioxide concentration in the atmosphere, the greenhouse effect, and global warming can be taught anywhere. But if we are going to prepare our next generation for what is coming, we need to do more than teach facts. We need to reach our students on an emotional level. We need to give them experiences that connects them to how nature works. This is specifically difficult to provide to children growing up in the urban environment of New York City. Hands-on gardening, planting, tending, and watching the life cycle of the plants in this space will give them such an experience. Not long ago, due to COVID, our students were learning remotely. Perhaps they worked from their room or their kitchen table, and when they looked up from their computer, they saw the walls of their home. Now they will have the opportunity to work in a safe, park-like setting, and when they look up, they will see the sky and the skyline. After more than a year of isolation and limited activities, we can now provide a setting that will lift their spirits, and is this not a particularly critical time to do that for our kids? Perhaps I have made too much of the uniqueness of this moment, but we have waited so long to be here today. The Green Roof is a wonderful addition to our facility. As is usually the case, wonderful things take a lot of time, and in this case, it was done by a lot of people. It's appropriate at this ceremony to assure those who work so hard that we will make the most of their creation, and it's appropriate that we thank them. For the initial concept, we thank Ms. Fokine, who was inspired by her trip to Japan. We thank Christina Del Fico, who took the dream to its first steps and realization. For funding, Councilmember Kalos, Assemblymember Seawright, Manhattan Borough President Gail Brewer, Congresswoman Maloney, and New York State Senator Serrano, who backed this project. For our amazing PTA and the Roosevelt Island community constituents who got out the vote and championed our vision. REOC, RERA, the Roosevelt Island Garden Club, the Girl Scouts, and the Roosevelt Island Parent Network. And for the designers, Mary Rice, Abel, Bainson, and Butts, who heard what we wanted and realized our vision in their plans. For our construction team led by Mohammed, and for our custodial engineer Jeff Atkins and the entire custodial staff who has tended this space in all stages of completion. We thank forward all of those who will tend this incredible space and will make it a vibrant learning, a multi-enriching, and a spiritually healing place. Thank you.
Thank you.